Arr, ahoy, mateys! The Cincinnati Reds, the Cincinnati Bengals, riverboats, historical sites, barges, bass boats, paddleboards. Where am I? I am in Newport, Kentucky, right across the river from Cincinnati. We're going to board B&B Riverboat Tours, go down the Ohio River, and it is a cool day, October 14th, 2023. But hey, let's do that. Alright, so hey, apologies, I'm going to be jumping in and out of this video with the audio. As you can tell, it's a very windy day. To start this, I just want to say, man, there is so much to do in that Cincinnati, Ohio, Newport, Kentucky area. Now, I am from north central Ohio, so this is a couple hours drive away from me. But like I said, Cincinnati has a lot to offer. Cincinnati Zoo, outstanding. I want to go back there and make a video. Newport Aquarium, outstanding. There's so much down there in that area. Mason, Ohio is not far from Cincinnati. You have Kings Island. You have the Ohio Renaissance Festival. So there's a lot to do in this area. So if you're looking for something a little bit different, romantic, hey, B&B Riverboat Tours has a lot to offer, and I'll get into that towards the end of the video. So come along with me and check this out. So right after we boarded, we had this wonderful dinner, and we headed out for the historical tour.
Ice cream parlor and snack bar here on the second deck in the forward hallway. And you can also order things made up from our galley, cheese plates, shrimp plates, things like that. You can order those from our crew down here on the second deck. So as soon as we let the River Queen get a little bit ahead of us here, we'll probably follow it upriver. Let's see. There's an old folk song called On the Banks of the Ohio. That's what we're going to be talking about. Your right side facing forward over on the Newport riverfront. Some of you may have not seen a steamboat for years, and maybe some of you have never seen a steamboat. Beautiful artwork on the riverside of the aquarium.
So there's a shot back towards Newport.
It's already their 15th anniversary today.
So this old railroad bridge here has been converted to a pedestrian bridge, and on the Newport Levee there's some hotels and restaurants. I do have a friend that stays there, crosses on that bridge to get to the games, the Bengals and the Reds games there in Cincinnati. Now this is the historic dinner tour that we're on, and they do point out a lot of the history along the river as we're going along, and it became very evident there's two things going on here. There's the history. You see a lot of the commerce that is on the river, the docks, the ports where the boats are being loaded, different goods being shipped up and down the river, but also how alive the riverfront is, both on the Newport side and the Cincinnati side. We're heading upriver. This is heading north.
Just off our starting side, we have the beer cellar, which is a sports bar, and the Hooters restaurant. The Hooters restaurant has something to do with owls, I think so. Those two, hey, those two, just above the bridge, more as close as you can get to the bridge. Extended out on some piers. We are just going under the big high golden arches of the dam of the beer golden bridge. The big golden arches of the bridge.
It's pretty cool. There's a walkway there underneath the bridge on this. I suppose that's probably for inspections. Pretty narrow.
He's 10 years old. the only one there's ever been. That's at the boathouse. The rounded glass front building with the big red awning, just going by. Charles J. Kubicki Family Boathouse. Chuck Kubicki is the developer that built the building. He built that for his buddy Ted Gregory. The Gregory family started a restaurant in Montgomery, Ohio many years ago. Still very successful. They expanded down to the riverfront at the boathouse about 33 years ago. So it's Montgomery and River King, downtown location, 275. Lived to be 95 years old. Died in the year 2000. When this park was in the development stage, so they wanted the elements. Underground Railroad.
So he mentions that this is the second most prolific crossing area for the Underground Railroad. I think that's pretty cool. I do know that there is a Underground Railroad museum there in that area. I believe it's on the Kentucky side there, across from Cincinnati. I do want to go back there, see if I can do a video there. This dude was flat getting it on the river. Now, I don't know if he knew there was a storm coming. You'll see later in the video how dark it got, but it was a very cool day, windy at times. So I don't know if he was trying to get back to the dock or what, but he was moving. Get another shot of the River Queen here, coming through the area. It's a little more modern. Some of the stuff has been built more recently. Got a shot of the couple local tour boats work along the river. Not quite sure what companies those are. And the river has laid down. Not real choppy, not real bad, but it is a little cool out. It is October. And I was surprised to see this guy out here on the paddleboard today. That's a little bit chilly. I don't think I'd be out there personally on a board like that. We'll get a good up-close shot of this barge as it passes by. I was pretty excited, glad that I had the opportunity to see this barge this close, up close, get a pretty good shot of it as it's passing by. That's one thing I remember from my childhood. I do have relatives that live in this area, so frequently drove along the Ohio River on the Ohio side, on the West Virginia side. Would always see these barges hauling coal up and down the river. So you have Pittsburgh steel up in the north. There's some steel traffic, some supplies, steel. There's coal, there's grain that is moved on these barges up and down the Ohio River, clear down to the Mississippi River, and even farther south, clear out to the coast. This is a major highway, major goods commerce highway that is utilized with these barges. And the barge moves on up rivers by Mr. Barge. Barge pilot, brave souls on the Ohio River. I would not want that responsibility of being responsible for the large cargo, large flat bottom boats on the river like that. Now we're going to try to get it turned around. And happy birthday, while we're saying happy birthday to everyone out there taking the time to watch my videos, to like my videos, to subscribe to the channel. Happy birthday, and thank you to you all, as now we're heading back towards Cincinnati, Newport, Kentucky. Get some views of the city skyline coming up here shortly. Coming up through here, we have some good shots on the left side. It's what they call the Newport Levee. AMC theaters there that you can clearly see. There's also Brio Restaurant in that area. I believe there's a hotel, at least one hotel, a couple hotels there at the levee. And of course, you'll see back towards the right the Cincinnati skyline, some of the downtown area there, Cincinnati. And then as we're moving along, you get a pretty good shot, really good shot, some of the artwork there on the Newport Aquarium. So yeah, B&B Riverboat Tours. This is a historical tour. This is something different. Dinner on the water. The historical tour. This particular one is a historical tour. You can see we're moving into that storm. The wind's picking up. You'll get to see how dark it got. And it's kind of funny as being from the north central Ohio, I am a Browns fan. You'll get to see the dark cloud over the Bengals stadium, even though Cleveland Browns are crap currently. It does make me feel a little bit better to see that dark cloud over the Bengals stadium. Again, this is a change of pace. You want something different, you're looking for something different. Slow the pace down, get away from quote unquote the rat race, all the craziness that can be our lives. This might be something you're interested in. You can just take the Riverboat tour itself. They have many different packages. Currently, at the time of this recording, when we took this dinner tour, you can book just strictly the Riverboat ride. Those start at around $31. Again, this is my official disclaimer. I do not have control over their prices. They can change them whenever they please. But you can just get the boat tour itself. Just get on the riverboat, go for a ride, enjoy the day on the river. Really, the day on the river. So they've got multiple different ones. They've got ones that are just a few miles up the river and back. They have those short tours with the dinner package, which the food was very good. And then they also have the special event tours on holidays, Thanksgiving, Easter, 4th of July. Those tours vary in prices. Like I said, they start at around $31 just for the tour. And they go on up from that. Over $100. I think the last one I seen was somewhere around like $140, $150. And that's an all-day cruise. So you get on a riverboat. I believe they go upriver, go through the locks. I think that tour is about an 8-hour tour. In the summertime, they also have a nighttime riverboat tour that includes dancing. I think that one is called some kind of midnight pirate cruise of some kind. Drinks included. You can buy your drinks at their bar. Yeah, like I said, this is something different. This was a lot of fun. So, my review, this was worth it. This was a good trip. This was definitely something different. It can be very romantic if you choose to go that route. Stay inside the boat, just spend time together, have the dinner, or outside on the deck enjoying the views, seeing Kentucky, West Virginia, Ohio, shoreline, different perspective on everything because you're viewing it from on the water. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention they have that murder mystery thing too. Come along, check that out. Have dinner, enjoy a show, enjoy a tour. Thanks for checking us out here at V-Man on the road and on the water. Do travel and events, historical sites, festivals, museums, all sorts of entertaining things. long form and short form videos. Thanks again. Till next time, my friends, it is good to be alive.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do, and now I feel like taking off, find a